Alright, so I created a new class called recorded audio with two fields, file path URL and title. The next thing I will do is go back to record sounds view controller and then scroll to this audio recorder did finish recording function. The first thing I have to do here is I have to save the recorded audio, and I will do that with the most recent class I have created. So what I will do is scroll up to the very top and then create a new object for this class, which is recorded audio there. And then I'll scroll back to my function, and in here I will initialize the new object there. Now I can set the attributes of this object. One of them is file path URL. The value for this can be obtained using the recorder parameter. This is the reference to the audio file that was actually recorded on the phone. So I can say something like recorder.url. Then I will set the title of this object recorded audio. I can get this value from the recorder parameter also. I can say recorder.url.lastPathComponent. This gives us the name of the recorded file. Alright, with that, step 1 is done. Step 2 is to perform a segue to the next scene. I can accomplish that by calling the Perform Segue with Identifier function. You should note that we inherit this method from UI view controller. Now, Xcode is asking me for an identifier of the segue, and I recall that the ID of my segue was stop recording. There. Just as a quick recap, however, let me go back to my storyboard and then select this segue and slide the utility tray out to see that the identifier for this segue was in fact stop recording. Okay, let me go back to my code. Now for this second parameter sender, we will pass in the new object recorded audio. Let me do that. This is the object that actually initiates the segue. Alright, so it seems like step 2 is also done. By the way, at this point I want to highlight that the name of our function is called audio recorder did finish recording successfully. And the way we can figure out if the recording was in fact accomplished successfully is by using this Boolean flag. So I will add an if statement here and enclose all of this code within that if statement. If for some reason the audio recording does not finish successfully, then what I can do is print out an error message and update the correct settings on my buttons. Alright, let's run our project. Okay, let me record something. Is this going to work? Okay, so it seems that the segue is happening, and this time it's happening through code. And now let me play the sound.
My mom always said life was like a box of chocolates.
The app is still playing the movie quote. Why do you think our app is still playing the quote and not the recorded voice? Enter your thoughts in this box.